A very good evening to you and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Dwayne Burbick. Consumers are going to have to dig deeper to purchase fuel for a second straight week. Petrojam has hiked prices in line with higher product prices in the U.S. Gulf. Dashan Hendricks is at the Smart Board and tells us how much more we will be paying.
Well, Petrojam has announced increases for all petrol products this week. Let's start by looking at gasoline. Petrojam says it will be increasing the price of both E1087 and E1090 gasoline by 98 cents this week, taking the price of both grades of gasoline to the highest they have been in some 6 weeks. The price of regular and low sulfur diesel both are going up this week by some 17 cents. We hardly see them moving in the same direction by the same price. The price of kerosene goes up this week by 75 cents. Propane increases by 35 cents and butane cooking gas is increasing by 64 cents. It's now back to you.
Its gains against the U.S. currency today. The gain pushed the value of the U.S. dollar to $128.29, the lowest price for that currency in Jamaica in more than 4 months. The Canadian dollar, however, strengthened today, reaching $100.04, the highest value for the Canadian dollar since January 4 this year. The pound costs $164.22, while the euro is selling for $146.27. Stationery and Office Supplies SOS says it's pushing to have online orders as part of its plans going forward. The company made the disclosure at an investor briefing, which was held on Monday ahead of its initial offering of shares to the public. Deputy Managing Director of SOS, Alan McDaniel, says the company will be rolling out its online presence come next year.
Once it does roll out, it will allow our complete staff to be able to track orders, to be able to inform the customers and give them more understanding where the goods are, when they're going to get it, what the problem is, whether the order is being held up in accounts because of lack of payment, whether it be that we're out of stock. All this information will be on hand right away. And we figure with that growth, it will help us enhance the experience with our customers.
SOS is planning to raise $95 million from selling 20% of the company. The shares cost $2 each. The offer opens next week Wednesday and will close 7 days after. The company, which sells office furniture and stationery, is planning to use the money to expand. It has shown strong profit growth in the past. Just last year, it earned $53 million in pre-tax profit, which was almost 4 times the outturn for the previous year. In the meantime, Deputy General Manager of JN Fund Managers, Jermaine Dean, says he's not expecting the take-up of SOS shares to be affected by the simultaneous rollout of 2 other initial public offerings. SOS IPO is being offered into the market within days of Express Catering and Productive Business Solutions making similar offers.
Anticipate that it should cause an issue for us, and that's just pure coincidence. It's not a situation where we in the broker industry can sit and collaborate and say, okay, we're coming this week, you wait 2 months, no. It's just coincidence that it happened that way. What I will say though is, in hindsight, and what is good for us is, even though there's that much noise with the other two IPOs or the other 2 primary offers, it just seemed that the market is so warmed to SOS that it makes me feel very good irrespective of the other primary offers in the space.
Together, the IPOs for SOS, Productive Business Solutions and Express Catering are seeking a combined total of over $5.5 billion. And the IPO for Express Catering opened and closed within a minute today after receiving strong support. Express Catering went to the market to raise $491 million by selling shares for $1.50 each. Its lead broker, Mayberry Investments, says it will advise applicants how many shares they were able to get by Friday. Express Catering is a food and beverage company with several fast food outlets at the Sangster International Airport. And NCB Capital Markets, the lead broker for Productive Business Solutions, says the IPO for the ordinary shares offered by the company has now closed. That IPO was set to raise over $21 million. The company also offered preference shares and said the offer for those is still open. Those offers are still open. And gains in the price of Sagicor Group stocks helped to send the main JSE market index on more than 2,331 points, while the junior market index gained 3. The winners of the day included Cable and Wireless, Carreras, Kingston Wharves, the NCB Financial Group, Radio Jamaica, and Supreme Ventures. On the losing end were Caribbean Cream, Consolidated Bakeries, Grace Kennedy, Jetcon, Main Event Entertainment, and Seprod. And that's the business day. I'm Dwayne Burbick. Good evening.